Aw, my skirt. How do you walk? Are you blind? How can the Liu family have a careless servant like you?
Madam, you were the one who bumped into me just now. And I'm not a servant of the Liu family.
HMPH. Looking at you, you don't seem like a servant either. More like someone begging on the street.
Mrs. Li, give me some face. Let's just let this matter go.
Since Madame Liu has spoken, I'll definitely give you that face. Watch where you're going from now on.
Mom, I forgot you were hosting your birthday banquet at home today. I made you a bag a few days ago. I'll go get it for you now.
No need. I have the Hermes that Zixuan gave me, and that's enough. Although I'm old, I don't carry just any cheap knockoff.
Mom, that's not a knockoff. It's a limited edition collaboration by top designer Wen Chan. It's also a token of my appreciation as your daughter-in-law.
You shut up. Let me tell you about you. You can't earn money. You can't have children. You just stay home all day being a parasite. My son is the prestigious CEO of Liu Group. I don't know why he was so blind back then to marry you.
CEO Liu is rich and handsome. Why did he find a wife like this?
Wearing something so shabby to the mother-in-law's birthday banquet. I thought the one next to Madame Liu was the actual Mrs. Liu.
Do you think your Liu Group got to where it is today? All on his own.
Jiang Li, what do you mean by that? Not thanks to him, then is it thanks to you? Zixuan was the daughter-in-law I chose 3 years ago. Now that she's back, and pregnant with our Liu family's child, why aren't you divorcing my son immediately?
You bunch of ungrateful wretches. Back then, when the Liu Corporation's capital chain broke, if I hadn't secretly helped, you would have gone bankrupt long ago. Liu Chongjing saved me back then. Out of gratitude, I helped the Liu Corporation overcome their difficulties. I never expected this betrayal.
HMPH. You're just a wild girl from the countryside, with no money or background. And you dare say the Liu family's success today is because of you? That's just laughable.
Wild girl. If I hadn't married Liu Chongjing, you probably wouldn't even have the right to see me.
Ha 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 ha, oh my.
Everyone here today is a prominent figure in River City. The only one who can say we're not qualified to be here is the richest man, CEO Jiang. Could it be that you're the CEO's daughter?
What if I told you I am?
Jiang Li. You don't actually think you're a Jiang, do you? That you're the daughter of the richest man. Ha ha ha. What's gotten into Mrs. Liu, dreaming with her eyes open before it's even dark?
Miss Jiang has been so well protected by the richest man, Mr. Jiang, since she was little. No one in Jiangqing has even seen what she looks like. This one is probably trying to take advantage of something, right?
I think you're just desperate from poverty, talking so big.
Get back to your room. Stop embarrassing yourself here.
Let's switch clothes.
Switch clothes. Liu Chongjing, I'm asking you. Where have you been all this time?
2 months later, Jiangqing's richest family, the Jiangs, will be hosting a grand fashion show. This will directly affect whether Liu's apparel can be sold in Jiangqing. So I went to scout it out in advance, to see if we could get a spot in the show.
Is that so? I've already checked. You never had any travel plans to Jiangqing.
What exactly are you trying to say?
You're rekindling your old flame with her. And she's pregnant with your child.
This has nothing to do with you.
I know, before you married me, you still had her in your heart. But you can't cheat within marriage. You got her pregnant too. Where does that leave me, your wife? You.
Don't look at me with those filthy eyes. You're not exactly clean yourself.
What did I do? I loved you wholeheartedly for 3 years. I served your entire family. When your family repeatedly humiliated me, I endured it all. And you? You cheated during our marriage.
If you still want to be Mrs. Liu, then just turn a blind eye.
Liu Chongjing, how dare you treat me like this?
Zixuan is different from you. If anything happens to the child in her belly, if there's even the slightest problem, I won't let you get away with it.
You only care about Meng Zixuan's child. What about mine?
What about yours?
Nothing. Let's get divorced.
You finally couldn't resist going to find that man.
Miss Jiang, I heard you've been taking good care of Chongjing these past 3 years. Thanks.
You're not in a position to thank me.
I'll give you a piece of advice out of kindness. You should know your place. And not covet what doesn't belong to you. Besides, his marriage to you
Was just to spite his grandfather.
He's loved me from beginning to end. What are you laughing at?
Miss Meng, I didn't know you liked picking up trash so much. Chongjing is already dirty. If you like him so much, I'll give him to you.
I've seen plenty of women like you. This is just your tactic to advance by retreating.
Miss Meng, I'm busy. Instead of wasting your time telling me all this, why don't you beg Chongjing to marry you?
Miss Jiang, I really love Chongjing. What are you talking about? If you want to hit or scold, do it to me. Just don't hurt my baby.
Let go of me. What are you doing?
Oh, Chongjing.
I just wanted to thank Jiang Li for taking care of you all these years. But I didn't expect her to not only refuse, but also splash wine on me. She even said it was all my fault, that I was asking for trouble.
Jiang Li, how could you be so vicious? You dare to push a pregnant woman?
I didn't.
Get lost.
Go back to your room and bandage yourself. I can let today's incident slide. But this is the last time.
Lu Chongjing, have you lost your memory? I, Jiang Li, don't want you anymore. From now on, I will never set foot in your Lu family's door again.
Where will you go after leaving the Lu family?
That's none of your business, Chongjing.
So eager, we? Fine. Since you're determined to leave, then everything on you. Everything that belongs to the Lu family, take it all off.
This is from when we went traveling. You bought it because you were afraid I'd be cold. This is our first anniversary gift. The couple's shoes from our anniversary. Are you satisfied?
Chongjing, you're really good to Jiang Li. You've given her so many gifts.
They were all leftovers that mom and sister picked out and didn't want. If you want them, I'll give you better ones.
Did you hear that, Jiang Li? Chongjing doesn't want you anymore. You're not still attached to the ring on your finger, you?
Marrying you is the biggest regret of my life. From now on, we will never see each other again.
Chongjing, I'm feeling a bit unwell.
Hey, take Zixian to Dr. Wang for a thorough checkup. My grandson can't have anything happen to him.
Yes.
Chongjing, hurry up. See, my son and Zixian are a match made in heaven.
HMPH.
Get lost. Our Lu family has taken you in long enough. You're destined to be in a different world from us.
Abort it. Having Zixian's child is enough for me. If anything happens to the baby in her belly, I won't spare you. Jiang. Jiang. It's him.
Jiang.
Quick, take me away from here.
The license plate is actually capital A 9999.
Dad. I've missed you guys so much.
You little rascal, finally decided to call Dad after all these years. Back then, that guy just saved you, and you just had to marry him. Now you're paying the price, aren't you?
Dad. I know I was wrong. Is my baby inside me okay? Baby, I'm sorry. It's all my fault for not protecting you.
Jiang, this is actually a good thing. This way, you can finally sever ties with that scumbag, Lu Chongjing.
Jiang Hao, what nonsense are you talking about? My dear daughter, your birthday is the day after tomorrow. Your brother Jiang Hao has already prepared a birthday banquet for you. There will be a fireworks show worth millions to liven things up for you.
Dad. But I really don't have the mood to watch.
You haven't been home for so many years. Many uncles and elders haven't even met you. This is the perfect opportunity for them to see my daughter, Jiang Mingqian, just how beautiful she is.
Dad. You're still the one who treats me the best.
Young lady, this is the latest from the international fashion brand Hermes. This is a collector's necklace from a renowned Parisian designer. This is a ring worn by Princess Kelly.
And there's more.
Stop, 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 stop. You've prepared way too much. This could buy half of this city.
Too much? You're the richest person in this city. The young lady of the Jiang family. As long as you like it, I can buy all the brands for you. Just pick whatever you want.
Even though our family is so rich, we shouldn't be so wasteful.
Jiang, you're our sister. Who else would dote on you if not us, right?
Please, young lady, choose your birthday banquet gown.
Jiang Li, I'm back.
Wow, haha, this is Moonlight Lake. Heard, renting a yacht alone costs over $1 million. The Jiang family booked the entire lakeside to celebrate Miss Jiang's birthday. They must dote on her so much.
Hey son. Later, when you see Miss Jiang, make an effort to charm her. What if Miss Jiang takes a liking to you? Then the Jiang family will be ours.
Ha 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 ha. Mom, doesn't Chongjing already have Zixuan? Ah ha ha. Hey hey.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting old and forgetful. Ha ha. Old and forgetful. Ha ha. If my son could be favored by the Jiang family, why would we need a small Meng family?
This banquet today is crucial for us to get show qualifications. We must be cautious with our words.
Chongjing, don't worry. My brother's company, Ellie Apparel, has a collaboration with HJ Group under the Jiang family. I can help you make connections later.
Yes, Chongjing, stop looking so glum. Look how beautiful Zixuan looks today. Right, as we walked in earlier, many people were looking at her.
Brothers, you're breaking my heart. This is a romantic spot for couples.
Really? Then you have to blame your second brother. He chose this place.
This is one of the best scenic spots in Jiang. Time is almost up. Let's go up.
Bro, ready?
5,
4.
Oh,
How is it Jiang? Looks good.
your taste is too basic.
I think what I picked is pretty good.
Jiang, do you remember the weird gifts you received over the years? This one is already a big improvement. Today's gifts aren't just these. Everyone has prepared them for you. Jiang, remember, there are many people who love you, but you must reserve your love and time for those who are worthy of you.
Wow.
Oh my god, Miss Jiang is too lucky.
Ha ha ha. Miss Jiang has been away from home for 3 years. She just returned, and this fireworks show alone cost millions. Rich families are indeed grand. Where did Miss Jiang go for these 3 years?
Today is also her birthday.
Quick, look, Miss Jiang is here.
Why is it Jiang Li?
How could it be her? She's just a country bumpkin tailor. Ha ha. Probably just tagging along on someone's yacht. HMPH.
The one next to her. Isn't that the man who picked her up that day?
We haven't officially divorced yet. This woman is already impatiently spending the night with someone else, throwing herself into his arms. Jiang Li. What are you doing here?
Mr. Lu, if I remember correctly, you and Jiang are already divorced, right? Jiang is family now. Please behave yourself.
Jiang Li, I advise you not to be so eager. We haven't even gotten our divorce papers yet. You're still my wife in name. At least consider the Lu families and your own reputation.
You cheated during our marriage and got the mistress pregnant. Lu Chongjing, did you consider my reputation?
The Lu family's character is awful. They are blind, and their quality is rock bottom. The upper-class people in Jiang value face. People like you.
What right do you have to attend the Jiang family's banquet?
Who are you? What right do you have to talk about us? Oh, I see. Jiang Li, your new man treats you well, doesn't he? Bringing you to Miss Jiang's banquet.
It's my own banquet. I can come and go as I please. Do I need someone to bring me?
Shameless. The last time you caused Sichuan to almost miscarry, we didn't even settle the score with you. And now you dare impersonate Miss Jiang. Who gave you the guts? Is it these two pretty boys next to you?
How dare you? Believe it or not, I'll have you thrown out.
Fine, you little darling. To actually, during your marriage, get involved with another man.
Miss Jiang. Even if you want to latch onto a rich man, you should at least be picky. These two. I've never seen them in high society.
You're not qualified to enter my circle.
What do you mean?
As far as I know, Ailey Fashion was founded by Miss Meng's brother. From today onwards, I announce that HJ Group is cancelling all cooperation with Ailey Fashion.
Do you think you're CEO Jiang of HJ Group? Cancelling cooperation?
CEO Jiang. The banquet is about to begin.
Hey.
Fine. How dare you treat us like this? Do you know who I am? I'm Mrs. Lu from the Lu Group. Believe it or not, I'll make you regret this.
Hey.
You dared to push my mom.
Lu Qian.
In Jiang City, my Jiang family is untouchable. Now get lost.
So, Jiang Li, you're really something else. Got yourself the Jiang family young master. Son, will it be even harder for us to get the show qualification now?
Let's go back first.
HMPH.
Jiang Li is just too arrogant. She's just clinging to Jiang City's richest man, isn't she? If you ask me, she's nothing but a cheap tramp.
Mom, don't worry. That Jiang Li is just a worn-out shoe from Chongjing. I think Jiang Hao will eventually kick her out like a dog.
Shut up.
You scared me to death. Didn't you say you had something? How did it go? Was it smooth?
Why are you humiliating Jiang Li? Haven't you humiliated her enough these past 3 years?
Yes, so what? She committed adultery. Wasn't I just trying to help you get revenge? You.
Brother Chongjing and Auntie are doing this for your own good. Why don't you take a look at this? Then you won't be angry anymore.
What is this?
This is from the famous designer, Wen Qiong's private invitation. I heard the young lady from the Jiang family will be there too. This is the famous designer, Wen Qiong's private invitation. I heard Miss Jiang will be there too.
Wen Qiong. She sounds a bit familiar.
Yeah, Mom. Besides Mr. Jiang, the family has their daughter, Miss Jiang. If we just get on the good side of Miss Jiang, won't we secure our spot at the show?
Yeah, haha.
Zishuan, you're so clever.
Of course. This country bumpkin actually has such nice clothes. Only by throwing these things away. Can we erase Jiang Li's presence? Wen Qiong.
Zishuan, having you is truly a blessing for our Lu family. Once our Lu Corp enters the market here, will we still have to worry about sales?
Haha, it's all what I should do. After all, Brother Chongjing and I are just one marriage certificate away.
Yes, Chongjing. When are you and Zishuan getting a certificate? We can't wait until the child is born, and still can't get them registered, right?
Let's talk about it later. Also, I'm warning you. Don't provoke Jiang Li anymore.
Brother Chongjing, what's wrong? Why are you suddenly caring about that woman? No, I absolutely won't allow it.
Hey, Chongjing, stand there, I'll take a picture for you. Stand there, I'll take a picture for you.
Jiang Li. Jiang Li.
What's wrong with me? I loved you wholeheartedly for 3 years. I served your entire family. When your family repeatedly humiliated me, I endured it all. But you cheated during the marriage.
So, for the past 3 years of marriage, she's been living this kind of life.
Excuse me, the two of you, today is Miss Wen's private party, no entry without an invitation.
We do, of course.
Oh, my apologies, the two of you, please come in.
Isn't that Lu Chongjing, Mr. Lu? Seriously, he looks a million times better in person than in photos. How unphotogenic can he be?
Who's that woman accompanying him? How lucky is she to be Mr. Lu's companion?
What female companion? I heard Mr. Lu is already married. I guess that must be his wife.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Oh. Isn't this Miss Jiang? Getting an invitation here must have been quite a challenge.
It really wasn't easy. Today's guests at this party are all people with strong ties to Wenchang, or the brand. They're either rising stars in the design world, fashion icons, or super VIP clients. Then may I ask, Miss Meng, which category do you belong to?
Me.
You're not. Neither is Chongjing. So for the two of you to be here, it must not have been easy either.
What is Chongjing's status? I think everyone here knows it clearly. If the president of Lu's group wants to attend, Wen Qiong certainly wouldn't turn him away.
Originally, she wouldn't have. But now, it's uncertain.
Talking so much nonsense. Then I'd like to ask, Miss Jiang, what is your status? Are you a VIP or a fashion big shot?
Neither.
What's the use of dressing up so flamboyantly? A country tailor. who relies on selling her looks to marry into wealth. When Jiang hates people like that the most, people lacking in virtue.
Alright, stop talking. Miss Jiang's daughter will be here soon, don't leave a bad impression.
This young lady with such an elegant presence, is she really from the countryside? I can't see any trace of being unsophisticated.
If that's the case, then how did she get an invitation here?
Chongjing, I want to treat you with courtesy. But Miss Jiang is clearly hostile towards us. Besides, am I wrong?
When Chang is here.
Chongjing, the opportunity has arrived.
Master.
You've arrived, Master. Why didn't you even say hello?
Master is master. What's with your esteemed self? Besides, have you ever seen a 20-year-old elder? Women should always be 18.
It's just that your status in my heart is so high. I call you that out of respect. Who are you?
Ms. Wen, hello. I am the heiress of Meng Group. My name is Meng Zishuan.
I don't recall the name Meng Zishuan on my guest list. I don't know where you got the invitation from, but I definitely didn't invite you. Today is a private party. Outside guests are not accepted. Please leave immediately.
Miss Wen. We intruded. Please forgive us. We heard that the Jiang family's daughter would be attending your party today. May I ask for an introduction?
Make him leave, quickly.
Okay. Leave it to me. Since you said so, Mr. Liu. It would seem petty of me to kick out guests. So, Mr. Liu, you may stay.
What?
A scumbag. You'll get warts if you stare too much.
Thanks.
You can stay. As for this Miss Meng, please leave immediately.
Why should I leave? I am Mr. Liu's fiancé, and I'm carrying his child.
If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have noticed at all. The reason Mr. Liu is staying is because Mr. Liu is handsome, dresses well, and fits our vibe today. Miss Meng, your clothes are truly unbearable to look at. They clash with our taste here. So please leave.
My disciple is wonderful in every way, except she can't resist handsome men. A total man-crazy woman.
Ms. Wen. Although we intruded, we meant no harm. You're saying this is a bit too much.
Mr. Liu.
Your fiancé is mocking my master. I haven't beaten her out with a big stick. I've already given your Liu family plenty of face.
Chang, calm down. All who come are guests. Don't ruin everyone's harmony. I didn't take what Miss Meng said to heart. But she's right. My background isn't high. Since it's all true, there's no need to pursue it further. Master.
I have something to take care of. Excuse me for a moment.
Go ahead, your master is calling. I'm not a child.
You're already divorced from Chongjing, and you shamelessly ran to Chongjing.
But no matter how hard you try, it's useless.
After all, Chongjing said, only the child in my belly can inherit the future Liu group. As for your bastard,
it can only be aborted.
You dare to hit me?
The child is my bottom line. If you keep running your mouth, it won't be just 2 slaps.
No wonder Sister Jiang Li is so confident now. Turns out she's favored by eldest young Master Jiang. This $5 million bracelet isn't something just anyone can give.
Your Chongjing has plenty of money. Why didn't he give you one?
What are you two doing?
Chongjing, I'm in so much pain.
Meng Zishuan, the old green tea, is here again. As soon as she encounters Liu Chongjing, this cup of hot water, she immediately starts brewing.
Chongjing. Miss Jiang is trying to kill our child. She wants her child gone. So she wants ours gone too.
What child?
Oh no.
Didn't you tell me to abort it?
Stop pretending. I'm asking you, what child?
What is this, kid? You're hurting me. Miss Meng, if you're sick, go get treated. Are you sure it was me who pushed you just now?
Or did I just fall on the ground myself?
Who knows? After all, you look so sickly, like you're about to die. Maybe a strong gust of wind will just blow you over.
How dare you curse me to death? Just now, when I was running over, you pushed me. You can't even own up to it.
Miss Meng, this is a society governed by law now. There are cameras everywhere. You can't just make false accusations. Once I find the evidence, I can sue you for defamation.
Miss Jiang, I know you've always been upset that Chongjing has never forgotten me, but this is my family's heirloom bracelet.
Firstly, I'm not upset. On the contrary, I should thank you. Thank you for letting me escape this sea of suffering. From now on, I don't have to be a resentful woman waiting in my chambers. Waiting from dusk till dawn. Secondly, if this bracelet is truly your family heirloom, then you really should thank me. It's fake.
What?
There's glue injected into it.
Wearing it long term is bad for your health. This toxin will penetrate your skin, affecting your blood system.
Affecting your blood system.
Mr. Liu, she has at least followed you. You should get her some decent jewelry too. This way, on the Liu family's dressing table, there's also a jade toad. If you don't mind, sister, you can take it and have a few jade bracelets made.
Chongjing. Your clothes.
Meng Zixuan, weren't you just looking for Miss Jiang? What? The person you're looking for is right before your eyes. Can't you recognize her?
You claim to be Miss Jiang. Miss Jiang's status is incredibly noble. How could a bumpkin like you possibly be worthy?
Believe it or not, I'm busy. Please move aside.
Jiang Li. No matter how you pretend, you can't hide that air of cheapness about you. Chongjing. I really didn't mean to. Are you okay?
It's Wen Qiong.
If I could help Chongjing get an invitation to the fashion show, you should forgive me, right? Chongjing, let's go find her quickly and talk to her properly. You're the CEO of Lu Corporation. Your status is noble. If you put pressure on her, she'll definitely agree. Ms. Wen, let's get straight to the point. As long as you're willing to introduce us to Miss Jiang, money is no object. Just name your price.
Money is no object. Miss Meng, as expected of the future Mrs. CEO of Lu Corporation, you're quite the big spender. 100 million. I'll consider it.
100 million is a bit too much, though.
Hey, didn't you say money was no object? 100 million. It scared the future Mrs. CEO of Lu Corporation. Huh.
Fine. 100 million.
You can, but I can't. My master is forgiving, but I'm not. I can't forgive you. I won't introduce you. Go back.
Chongjing, do you think Jiang Li said something to her? Is that why she's so hostile towards us? If she has any issues, she can take it out on me. Why use an unreasonable person as a pawn?
After the party ends, I'll talk to Jiang Li and have her persuade Wen Qiong.
Jiang Li would never help you.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to attend Miss Wen Qiang's private party. Today, we are also very honored to have invited our world-renowned top dancer, Miss Jiang Li, the heiress of the Jiang family. Now, please welcome her for a spectacular performance.
Oh my god. Miss Jiang not only has a great family background, but she's also a world-class dancer. What kind of outstanding person could possibly marry her?
Gorgeous, fierce, and captivatingly sensual.
Although their movements were intimate, her exquisite dance skills evoked no sense of lust. This was purely a high-class artistic atmosphere. It was absolutely incredible.
She looks so familiar. Why does she look so much like? Jiang Li.
Thank you, everyone.
Jiang Li is actually the Jiang family's heiress.
You're the Jiang family's heiress? Why didn't you tell me?
The Jiang family's heiress is sick today. Can't my master attend on her behalf?
I knew it. How could she be the Jiang family's eldest daughter?
Put it on.
Lu Chongjing, what's gotten into you? You want me to wear your clothes? You're doing this just to annoy me, aren't you? You! Wen Chang, wait for me over there.
Hung.
I know you like those obedient girls like Meng Zixuan, a goody two-shoes. Too bad, I'm not like that. Besides, we're already divorced. What do you care what I, your ex-wife, want to do? It has nothing to do with you.
Jiang Li. Did you just degrade yourself like this after leaving me? You can dance, but why? Why are you dressed like this? Don't you have any shame? Letting that man touch you like that?
Mr. Lu. You don't happen to be falling for me, do you?
What nonsense are you talking about?
Then if you don't like me, and your family doesn't live by the sea, what gives you the right to interfere so much? Lu Chongjing, a face is a good thing. I suggest you bring it with you when you go out. Stop bothering me, go find your fiancé.
Jiang Li, you're angry and resentful. Feel free to direct it at me. But you're using someone else to do your dirty work. That's too despicable.
Using someone else to do your dirty work.
The reason we came this time was to ask Miss Wen to help introduce the Jiang family's daughter. If you weren't going to help, you shouldn't have been so difficult. Dare you say this wasn't your doing? Can you honestly say you weren't taking this opportunity for revenge?
I never thought about getting revenge on you from start to finish. Let alone marrying Meng Zixuan. I wouldn't care even if you married 10 or 8 of them. Because I think hating you is the biggest thing in this world. Not worth it.
You...
Besides, Wen Chang has always been a person of principle. I wouldn't go so far as to use a friend to get revenge on a mistress. Ethan. Master.
Sorry, Jiang, work delayed me. I'm late.
It's fine.
He didn't give you a hard time, did he?
No. Master, aren't you the eldest daughter of the Jiang family? Why didn't you tell them? If that Meng woman knew, she'd probably faint from shock.
You've asked me 180 times. It's like a mantra. I'm not telling her, because, if I told the Lu family I'm the eldest daughter of the Jiang family, they'd never leave me alone. Let's go, let's head back.
My friend, the charity auction a few days from now. Could I trouble you, my esteemed guest, to grace us with your presence? Oh, there will be some really good items this time.
I'm not going.
Hey, don't be so quick to refuse. I remember Grandpa Lu's 80th birthday is coming up soon. You haven't had a chance to prepare a gift yet, have you? I have a treasure here. I guarantee Grandpa will love it.
Send me the address.
This necklace is really beautiful. It's sure to fetch a good price.
This is the Heart of Crimson Flame that Ethan gave me. Mom, where are you taking it?
To sell it. What? Our Ellie apparel has been ruined by the Jiang family. We have to go to the charity auction in a few days to gain some favor. Besides, Grandpa Lu's birthday is just around the corner. Don't you want to earn his approval sooner rather than later?
Ethan, you're awake. I saw you were sweating in your sleep. So I took off your shirt. You don't mind, do you?
Don't do that again. So people don't misunderstand. Where did the necklace come from?
I took it from your jacket. Ethan, I really like this necklace. Thank you. I know you still love me after all these years. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken such good care of me and the baby.
Why would I take care of you? You know perfectly well. You should go out first.
What if Ethan finds out?
So what if he finds out? Ethan's net worth isn't just this little bit. Besides, Ethan isn't a stingy person.
But, oh, come on.
Zishuan, once you marry Ethan, you'll have anything you want. You need to think long term.
Guess what, Jiang, what did I find at our pawn shop?
What?
Meng Zishuan's mom brought a batch of jewelry to our pawn shop to sell.
As expected. The Meng family's cash flow is tight. They're on the verge of bankruptcy.
Let's see.
Lu Chongjing. I thought this necklace was for me. Turns out I was just being naive. So now, your passionate devotion was also sold off by Meng Zishuan. I really want to see what Lu Chongjing would think if he knew.
What did you say?
Nothing. The Meng family didn't recognize its value. This necklace is worth at least 8 figures. They sold it for $7 million.
We made a profit. Jiang, there's something else. There's a charity auction this weekend. I need you to attend it for me. I saw that rosewood armchair. It looks quite nice. The budget is within $100 million.
Me? Under what name should I attend? As the girlfriend of HJ Group CEO, Jiang Hao.
Or perhaps as the general manager of HJ Group. You've been back for a while now. It's time to put some things on the agenda. This time, for the fashion show our Jiang family is hosting. I'm putting you in charge of it completely. As long as you do well, the position of HJ Group's general manager will be yours.
Holding command within my sleeves. Who says women are inferior to men? I'll take this GM position. But brother, you're giving me a budget of 100 million for the auction. Isn't that a bit too little? What if I want to buy something too?
Just bid, brother will cover it. Yes, our Jiang family has a tradition. Anything we bid on, we must acquire. We absolutely cannot let others get it.
Got it, the old Jiang family motto. Walk on others' paths, and leave them with no path to walk.
Remember to bring an item to the auction.
I will. I've already prepared it.
President has arrived. Look, President, say a few words. President, quickly, say a few words. President.
Welcome, everyone, to the event hosted by Anne's group. This charity auction gala. All proceeds from tonight's auction will be fully donated to the Red Cross. Thank you for your participation.
In a situation like this today, Mr. Liu is also attending. Why aren't he and Miss Meng pictured together?
You two never seem to be pictured together. Is it to avoid awkwardness?
Avoid awkwardness? Awkwardness about what? If Mr. Liu were to come, he'd definitely be with my daughter.
But many of us saw Mr. Liu had already entered earlier.
Hey, your fiancé and your future mother-in-law are here. Are you going to see them? Is there anything you want from tonight's auction items?
Yes. A Ming Dynasty Huang Huali armchair.
Heh, good taste. This is what I told you about that day. A gift suitable for Grandpa. How about I help you get it?
No need. It's a charity auction. The emphasis is on charity. If it's fated for me, it will naturally come into my hands. Forcing it if it's not fated loses the fun of the auction.
Alright. You and your principal.
Mrs. CEO, what a beautiful bag.
My future daughter-in-law gave it to me. Oh my, of course it's beautiful.
It looks really expensive.
Hello everyone.
Zishuan, you look so beautiful today.
So beautiful.
You look really beautiful today.
Oh my. I really didn't expect to see you at an event like this. The inclusivity of this charity event is really something, isn't it?
Under this bright sun, there's a lot you haven't seen. Some things might surprise you, not because they're unreasonable, but because you need to broaden your horizons.
Miss Jiang, now that you've climbed higher up the social ladder, you're certainly not the same as before. Before, I never saw you speak so eloquently.
I just say what people want to hear. And adapt to whoever I'm talking to. What does that have to do with climbing branches?
Miss Jiang, your appearance here is indeed rather inopportune. As for us, we're only here for your own good. You wouldn't want your interference in Zishuan and Chongjing's relationship to become common knowledge, would you?
Ha ha. Me interfering in their relationship. Mrs. Lee, your brain is really like the clothes from Meng Group that they make. It's broken. Completely broken.
You.
Everyone, look clearly. I am not yet divorced from Mr. Lu. Some people can't wait, trying to take over my nest. Who's the mistress? Who shouldn't be here? Everyone, judge for yourselves.
What do you guys like?
I like his landscape paintings.
Me? I like pink diamonds.
President Liu is so handsome. He's simply the ideal man. No wonder the Meng family's daughter is so infatuated with him.
What? You mean the Meng family that sells cheap clothes? That kind of humble family isn't even fit to carry my shoes. Is worthy of President Liu?
I heard President Liu divorced his ex-wife because of her.
Poor ex-wife. Look at Meng Zishuan's delicate and pretentious demeanor. I guarantee, within 2 years, President Liu will dump her.
Jiang, I really can't do anything about this. Those seats were reserved by my grandfather, in advance. I wouldn't dare move them.
Hey.
Mom. Chongjing is sitting in the front row. I want to go sit next to him. Ham.
Excuse me, Miss Meng, all the seats here are assigned. You can't just switch seats.
Can't. What right do you have to stop me? Do you know who I am?
We do, you're President Liu's girlfriend, but all the seats tonight are arranged by our groups, chairman himself. Even if you were his wife, there would be no exception.
All right, it's just one seat. Don't embarrass yourself. Let's go sit in the back, okay? Move aside.
Hey. Why hasn't President Jiang shown up yet? Is he not coming? Wow, look at this young lady. She's got such grace. Such a beautiful woman. Should be with me, Ziyu.
Don't get any ideas about her. She's my wife.
What?
About to become your ex-wife.
She's that blockhead of yours. Your clueless wife. No, boss. Are you blind or stupid? She's so much better than that. Zishuan, 100 times over.
Mom, this country bumpkin.
Where is she supposed to sit?
How Jiang brought Miss Jiang to attend. I didn't even know about this.
Welcome everyone for attending this charity auction. Next up is our first auction item. A top-tier artifact from the Song Dynasty, an ink-wash landscape painting. Starting bid, $1 million.
A replica. The real one is still hanging in Grandpa's studio.
1,500,000. 2 million.
3 million.
5 million.
6 million.
7 million.
8 million.
9 million.
10 million.
This is just the first auction item, and not even the most valuable one, and it's already selling for this price. We're making a killing. Hey, Jing, should I thank my ex-sister-in-law or my current sister-in-law?
Zishuan, if Li bids again later, don't you dare follow her. 10 million is too much.
10 million. Any bids higher than 10 million? 10 million, going once. 10 million, going twice. 10 million, thrice. Sold. Congratulations to Zishuan of the Meng Group.
You think you can compete with me? Whether it's things you want, or men. You'll never win against me.
Who is this woman? She's so rich.
Rich, yes. But she's got issues. This painting isn't worth that much. This person is probably an idiot.
Jiang Li, you're really not to be underestimated.
The next item is extraordinary. A Ming Dynasty Huangwali chair.
Brothers, coming.
Starting bid, $30 million. Bidding starts now. 60 million. This lady, 60 million.
Mom, did I
hear that right?
This country bumpkin, she bid 60 million. How dare she bid so high? She's faking it, isn't she?
70 million.
75 million.
80 million.
This gentleman, 80 million.
Jiang, you're so smart. Did you trade all your emotional intelligence for it?
She's sitting there, representing Jiang Hao. She's competing with me. It's Jiang Hao too. What does she have to do with it?
80 million, once. 80 million, twice.
100 million.
This lady bids 100 million. 100 million, once. 100 million, twice. 100 million, 3 times. Congratulations to HJ Group for acquiring the Huangwali chair. The next item, donated by HJ Group, is a top-tier jewelry piece. It's one of a kind worldwide. The heart of the blazing flame.
Mom, what's going on? Didn't you say that necklace was sold? How did it end up at the auction?
Yes, I did sell it. What's going on?
What should we do now? Chongjing is sitting in the audience. If he sees that the necklace he gave me was sold, what will he think of me? He'll definitely be angry.
It's okay. This necklace can't be the only one in the world. Maybe it's just an identical one.
It's the only one in the world. The auctioneer said, it's the one Chongjing gave me.
Oh no, I feel like I might have gone too far.
Jiang, are you okay?
Stop it. Stop the auction immediately. That thing, it's mine. Jiang Li, clever move. To humiliate me like this, are you satisfied?
Butting in. Next time, I definitely won't do this.
Jiang Li, you little cutie.
You say one thing and repeat it for 3 years. Your vocabulary is so limited.
It must be you who took Brother Chongjing's necklace that he gave me and put it up for auction. How can your methods be so despicable, so dirty?
I'm honestly doing charity work, donating things. What methods am I using? Miss Meng, you can't just slander me.
Hey, you. Stop right there.
What are you doing? Let go. Give it back.
This thing. I wanted it the moment I saw it, but that old man insisted on giving it to you.
No. Zishuan. Chongjing. Zishuan, you'd go to any lengths just to slander me, wouldn't you? Hey, Ethan. Can you help me investigate?
Mom.
Yes.
Zishuan, my dear daughter, what happened to your hand? Who injured you? Like this?
Yes, how did this happen, Zishuan?
Brother Chongjing.
How did you get like this?
I was just in the restroom when I ran into Miss Jiang. I proactively greeted her, hoping to bury the hatchet. But Miss Jiang didn't appreciate it at all. Later, I wanted to leave. But Miss Jiang grabbed me and wouldn't let me go. In my haste, I pulled my hand away. Her bracelet fell to the ground and shattered. Miss Jiang got very angry. No matter how I apologized, it was useless, so she
what? What she?
Fine, Jiang Li. How dare you hurt Zixuan? If anything happens to my grandson, you'll be buried with him.
Hey, wait. There must be some misunderstanding in the middle.
If not her, then who else? Could it be my daughter, cutting herself? Zixuan is terrified of pain.
Jiang Li. Did you do this?
Yes, I did. So what? Are you going to get revenge on me?
I'll ask you again. Did you do this?
Brother Chongjing. What do you mean by this? She's already admitted it. Why are you still asking repeatedly?
Chongjing. Look, back then, how did you marry such a vicious woman? My daughter is pregnant. Are you trying to kill my daughter?
Jiang Li, when you were with us, in the Lu family, you weren't this aggressive. You were so gentle and weak. Not someone who would resort to violence at the slightest disagreement.
Lu Qian, aren't you going too far with your words?
Apologize to Zixuan.
You. How dare you hit me?
I hit you, and that's exactly why. Let me tell you. This slap was for the bracelet. It was a gift from Grandpa.
If you have a problem,
come at me directly, taking your anger out on my things.
What kind of skill is that?
Jiang Li. You've gone too far. She's pregnant, you know.
Listen up, all of you. From today onwards, Meng Zixuan and I are sworn enemies. If I break my word, like this bracelet.
Miss Jiang, your hand is bleeding. Miss Jiang, your hand is badly injured. Let's go to the hospital first. Wait.
Don't you owe an apology?
This sister didn't do it.
Where did this wild girl come from? What nonsense are you talking? Just now in the restroom. Besides Zixuan, only she was there. She didn't do it. Then who did?
No, it wasn't her.
This doesn't concern you. Go play somewhere else.
Brother, it wasn't the beautiful sister who did it.
Why do you say that?
I saw it. I was also in the restroom at the time. I saw it. She argued with the beautiful sister. The sister wanted to leave, but she wouldn't let her. And then she took the sister's bracelet and pulled it off. And then what happened? The bracelet shattered. She started screaming and ran out. But the beautiful sister didn't even touch that sister. I saw it very clearly.
Brother Chongjing. She's just a child. Not very bright. She must have seen it wrong.
Right.
Not bright. I think what the young lady said is very clear about the cause and effect.
Jiang Li didn't hurt you, right? So, you're slandering her. It's not like that.
It's not like that, no.
Hey Zixuan.
Zixuan.
How are you, Zixuan?
Brother Chongjing.
I have something to ask you.
Chongjing, Zixuan just woke up from a coma. Now, she can't afford to be agitated about her pregnancy. Whatever you want to ask, we can talk about it later.
But some things must be clarified now.
Mr. Liu, it's all me, the mother, who was confused for a moment. It was Mom's mistake.
Mom, you're too much. That was my favorite necklace. How could you take it?
That's not what I want to ask.
Chongjing. Are you suspecting me of framing Jiang Li, right? From our youthful affection until now. I'm still not as good as a ex-wife who deceived your feelings, right?
Children don't lie. She said she didn't see Jiang Li touch you.
Oh my, how old is she? Her ability to express herself is also poor, and, at that time, where was she hiding in some corner? Whether she saw clearly, is even a question.
Mom, please don't speak yet. Answer me. Why on earth did you do this?
I didn't. It wasn't me.
I said, don't go looking for trouble with Jiang Li again. Don't you understand?
No, Chongjing.
Zishuan, 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 Zishuan.
Get up, get up.
Jiang Li won't let you go. We're irreconcilable. I feel the same way.
Jiang Li, did I really make a mistake? But your relationship with Jiang how?
Sir, this was received at the door. They said it's a gift for Madam.
Throw all of this away.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I'm with you outside, keeping a mistress.
You've never acted shamelessly in front of women.
Of course not.
I see you in front of Jiang Li, acting quite shamelessly.
It's just that, my former sister-in-law is too outstanding. I can't control my feelings.
I think you're asking for it.
Hey, Jiang. I have something I want to ask you. Why does it have to be Meng Zishuan? You didn't see today. You didn't see. Those women, they all. Miss Jiang devoured her alive.
Me and Meng Zishuan. It's actually long over. That child isn't mine either.
What?
It's my late brother's. To avoid unnecessary trouble, I've always let it be assumed that child was mine.
You're just so stubborn. Once you decided on someone or something, even 800 bulls couldn't pull you back.
Why? Did Jiang Li have to admit that? Why doesn't she explain?
She probably doesn't care anymore. Look, look. The harem is quite busy. I have something today, so I'm leaving early. Go home early.
Hey, doesn't care about what? Hello, the number you have dialed is invalid. Please check and dial again. Does Jiang Li really not want to contact me this much? President Jiang. I'm looking for Jiang Li. I have something to ask.
Li is busy right now.
When will she be free?
For you? She's never free for you. What happened at the charity auction?
I already know about that.
Remember my bottom line. Except for Li, it's always Li. This is my final warning. Keep your fiancé in check, and your family. Stop bothering Li. One more time, and you'll regret it.
Li, I swear I'll find you.
Chongjing, why don't we call the police? Right, let's report her as missing. This Mrs. Swa hasn't even completed the divorce proceedings with you. Looking for your own wife is only natural. I don't believe it. This plan still won't draw her out.
You're a carbon-based life form. Who came up with this idea?
Then what do you suggest we do? Mrs. Swa has no phone and no friends. Her only contact is President Li, and she's not responding to you.
Prepare the car. Go to HJ Group. Wow.
This CEO's office chair is really something else.
Li, I have something to tell you. Chongjing contacted me last night. Oh. But I told him not to contact you anymore. I was pretty firm. I just don't know what he's thinking.
Well done.
Hello, I'm looking for President Li.
Chongjing, you don't have an appointment. You can't go in. Chongjing. President Li.
Regarding the fashion show, I'd like to talk to you.
It's Chongjing.
Don't let him in.
Chongjing, I'm busy right now. Please leave.
Lee, you really here? You're the CEO of HJ.
I don't know yet. President Liu has a hobby of trespassing.
Answer me, don't change the subject.
President Liu. I remember, Jiang has already divorced you, where she appears, and whether she is the CEO of HJ Group, seems to have nothing to do with you, right?
President Jiang is truly great. Letting her lover be the CEO. Does old Master Jiang know?
Liu Chongjing, how are you as great green tea harvester?
I'm not in the mood to argue with you now. Give me your new number, so Grandpa can find me later.
To contact you, I will contact Grandpa myself. You don't need to worry about it. Take your time, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Don't forget, Grandpa's birthday banquet is in a few days. You'd better behave yourself. This writing, I seem to have seen it in Grandpa's collection.
Grandpa's birthday banquet is in a few days. Grandpa is so good to me. I need to prepare well.
Azalea, it's Grandpa's birthday. What are you planning to give him?
What I'm giving him is a treasure from the Song dynasty. The one I got at the last auction.
Azalea, you're so generous. I heard Grandpa this time even invited that country bumpkin Ginger. What's so great about her? Why does Grandpa like her so much? Let's see what kind of gift she can bring.
Azalea.
Mrs. Xiao.
Today, just make sure you perform well in front of Grandpa. I'll back you up. That Ginger woman. She won't be able to cause any trouble.
Mrs. Xiao, it's so good to have you.
Oh, Ginger. What's your status for being here?
Of course, as his beloved granddaughter. Let's see, who dares to bully my precious Ginger?
Grandpa, Zishuan will help you.
Chongjing, Jiang. Come. Help Grandpa.
Grandpa, we are divorced. This is not appropriate.
Yes, Dad. Jiang just left our Liu family, and was picked up by President Jiang of HJ Group. They already have new relationships. And you, don't force the two children anymore.
Children, could it be that you and young Master Jiang?
Instead of continuing to entangle with Liu Chongjing, it's better to use your brother as a shield first.
Grandpa, please don't blame Jiang. She doesn't owe me. Now that she can be with President Jiang, I sincerely bless her.
Nonsense. What else can you do if you don't bless them? I told you to win her back. Can you do it? Oh dear, you, without young Master Jiang, you have the fortune to get such a good girl as a wife.
Grandpa, I'm so sorry. I kept something from you.
It's okay, kiddo. Grandpa just wants you to be happy.
Grandpa, today is your big day. How about we first look at the birthday gifts we prepared for you?
Oh, right. Let's open gifts.
Grandpa, this is the birthday gift I prepared for you.
Dad, Zishuan knows you like ancient paintings. So, she specially from an auction, bought a genuine Song Dynasty piece, to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, a genuine Song Dynasty piece? That's intriguing. You're so thoughtful.
This is a genuine Song Dynasty piece. Could it be a fake?
Are you kidding me? I spent $10 million buying this from Burley. How could it be a fake?
$10 million. This painting is worth at most $1 million. And Burley from the Yin family wouldn't possibly have fakes. This is clearly a crude imitation. If you can't recognize quality, don't slander the Yin family.
Jiang Li, what do you mean by that? This painting, back then, you clearly wanted to buy it too. If it really is a fake, why would you have fought me for it? I get it now. You must have set me up. If you hadn't misled me, how could I have spent $10 million on this fake? It's all because of you. Misleading me.
What are you talking about? When did I ever mislead you?
If you didn't genuinely want it, why didn't you compete with me for it? You never really wanted to buy it. You just wanted to trap me.
Miss Meng, I think you're mistaken. When I bid, that part is true. Mr. Liu can vouch for me. At the time, I raised my bid, partly to contribute to charity, make a contribution. And partly because, Grandpa has a genuine piece at home. I wanted to buy this replica. So when I saw it, I could remember the time spent with Grandpa. But I saw, Miss Meng, you really wanted this painting too, so I gave up competing. I don't know why you're saying this. If it's really that bad, I'll buy this painting to compensate for your loss.
You're talking nonsense.
Ha ha ha.
It's a misunderstanding. It's all just a misunderstanding. Dad. Sophia usually keeps to herself, and rarely attends such events. She just buys whatever others buy. Her true intention was always out of filial piety for you.
Ha ha ha.
Your mom just called, said there's something going on at home. You should go back quickly. Don't keep her waiting.
You're truly useless.
Hello, Mr. Wei. Help me deal with a woman. Name your price.
Don't forget our agreement.
I won't forget.
Jenny.
Don't blame me for being ruthless. You're just too noticeable.
Grandpa, this is a gift from GM Jiang and me for you. May your fortune be as boundless as the eastern sea, and your lifespan as long as the southern mountains.
This gift is too precious, too extravagant.
Oh, Grandpa, please accept it. Miss Jiang, this is like borrowing flowers to offer to Buddha. But gifting this way is quite convenient. You don't have to prepare it yourself, and you can still win everyone's praise. Miss Jiang, you truly are a shrewd person. HMPH.
How could I dare take such credit? So, I've also prepared for Grandpa a small gift, all by myself. Compared to GM Jiang's gift, mine is really nothing special.
Oh.
What else has Jiang prepared for Grandpa? Bring it here, let Grandpa see.
May your fortune flow like the eastern sea, and your lifespan be as enduring as the southern mountains. Grandpa, this is something I wrote myself. Compared to your collections, it's like comparing mud to the sky. I'm just showing off.
Ah. Jiang, my Jiang, you truly are Grandpa's treasure. It's been a long time since you last gave me your calligraphy. Now my treasure room can add another piece. Your calligraphy. Ha ha ha.
Jiang Li. How many more things do you have that I don't know about?
This place is like a maze. I can't even find the restroom. Ugh. Had enough of hugging.
Do you think I wanted to? You almost fell yourself.
Chongjing, I'd rather fall flat on my face than let you take advantage of me.
I took advantage of you? If I wanted to take advantage of you, would I have waited until now?
Chongjing.
Before. Who was practically throwing themselves at me? We're getting a divorce. But I haven't lost my memory.
Mr. Liu. Have you ever heard the saying, once you miss the boat, you miss it forever? Before, I was practically begging you to take it, but you didn't want it. Now you want it. It's gone.
Jiang Li. Who exactly are you?
Liu Chongjing, what are you going crazy about?
Tricking me again and again. Anyone would go crazy if they were treated like this.
Who tricked you? Liu Chongjing. It's thanks to your selfishness and your coldness that I've gone from disappointment to despair. Towards you, I have no more hope and no desire to share anything.
Why am I treating you like this? Don't you know? Jiang Li. Who do you actually like?
Mr. Liu, we're already divorced. What's the point of asking that now? Please, conduct yourself properly.
Do you really like Jiang Hao?
Of course.
No. You don't like him at all. You're with him just to make me angry. Angry enough to make me divorce you.
Lu Chongjing. Are you delusional?
Do you hate me that much? That you'd rather be with someone you don't love, just to spite me?
Aren't you unhappy? Then I'm extremely happy.
Shameless. How could I have not seen your true color sooner? Marrying you was the biggest mistake of my life.
My whole life, the biggest Grandpa's birthday banquet is almost over. Let's find some time to get divorced. Let's part on good terms. Who? Don't be so sneaky. If you have the guts, come out and face me.
So you're Jiang Li.
Your great aunt is indeed me, meeting your elder. Aren't you going to pay your respects properly?
Kiss my ass.
Lu Chongjing. Lu Chongjing, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You're the one who's hurt. Why did you come to save me?
Jiang Li.
Second brother. Second brother, hurry, call an ambulance, hurry and save him.
But you're injured too. You need immediate treatment.
I know my own body, hurry and call an ambulance.
Okay?
Jiang Li. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been harsh with you.
It's okay, I don't blame you.
I really want to make it up to you. And stop you from suffering anymore.
Stop talking, hold on. The doctor will be here soon. Don't sleep. Lu Chongjing, don't sleep. Lu Chongjing. Didn't you already not like me anymore? Why did you risk your life to save me? I really don't understand you anymore. That. I didn't mean to just now. Since you're awake, I'll go out first.
Don't go.
Oh dear, the doctor said. You're injured, you need to rest well. Password.
Your birthday.
I've saved my phone number in your phone. If anything happens, call me. Assistantly. Take good care of him.
Yes, young madam.
Then. I'll be going now. I'll come see you later. This.
How could Miss Meng suddenly from the account transfer out 8 million?
Out of the blue, why transfer so much money? Go find out. Ham.
Little sister, are you okay? Do you have a fever? Your face is so red.
I don't. I'm just a bit hot.
I didn't expect. That Lu Chongjing would risk his life to save you. Yes, he still has some conscience. The most important thing is that you're okay. If anything happened to you, how would I explain it to Dad and Big Brother?
Second brother. I'm fine, aren't I? It's just that the culprit, he must have a mastermind behind him. Now that we have such a big lead in our hands, if we don't use it well, wouldn't it be A waste of this great gift they gave us.
What do you plan to do, sister?
That man is of Chinese descent. Judging by his skills and movements, he seems like a street fighter from an underground boxing ring. Second brother, I asked you to investigate Miss Meng Zixuan's identity before. Have you got any results? Look. Oh my god. Second brother. You. Sure, where did you get all this?
From Meng Zixuan's Instagram following list. There are hundreds of people in it. These past few days, I've been checking them one by one, day and night.
Impressive.
I found this man suspicious, so I hacked into his account and accessed his phone's photo library and dug up these treasures. This guy is also a fitness coach. He has quite a few followers.
Asian descent. A fitness coach. Unconventional.
What you say?
Ethan. Don't you think, in our investigation, Meng Zixuan's identity information, the fitness coach she was involved with, looks very similar.
Yeah, Clara, you're incredible. It's more than just similar. This is obviously the same person. I'll go right now and get this fitness coach's ancestry investigated thoroughly.
Okay, Ethan. I'll treat you to a big meal tonight.
Hey, only a big meal and no drinks. What's the point of living?
Drink. Plenty.
Now that's more like it.
As for his motive, another day, we'll go meet him. I didn't expect Master Wei to be a gambler too.
He's burdened by debt. Casinos, banks, loan sharks, all three are looking for him.
So, that's why he found Meng Zixuan, the fiancée of this Mr. Lu, to extort her.
And then, Meng Zixuan used this person's greed to demand a huge sum of money. Truly ruthless.
Wake up.
Miss, I know I was wrong.
Miss,
please spare me.
If you want to live, answer a few questions for me.
Ask away. I'll tell you everything.
What's your relationship with Meng Zixuan?
I'm her personal trainer. Later, we got closer and closer. This woman is very flirtatious. She was always seducing me. And then, we got together.
What about her pregnancy? Did you know about it? Looking at your expression, you must have known, right?
I knew. That child is. It's mine and Meng Zixuan's.
That child isn't Lu Chongjing.
Of course not. At that time, she and I were in America. Later, I don't know how that woman got involved with the Lu family. She returned to China and just abandoned me there.
Wasn't she afraid that after the child was born, Lu Chongjing would get a DNA test? Lu Chongjing, your devotion was ultimately trampled underfoot.
Miss, you have an incoming call.
Who is Ashley?
It's Meng Zixuan.
Answer it. Tell her. I'm seriously injured. Don't say anything rash. Don't tip them off. Don't try any tricks.
How's Jiang Li handled?
That girl has already been beaten into the ICU by me. She's lying there now.
That's for the best. Dying would be too good for her. She should just lie there forever. That 8 million. I've already transferred it to you. After Chongjing and I finish the engagement ceremony, I'll give you the rest.
You acted well. You can rest here for now. In a couple of days, I'll need you to cooperate with us for a bigger act.
Lu Chongjing is really quite foolish, isn't he? He's been cuckolded, and he's still helping count the money. Little sister, what should we do next? In my opinion, why don't we release this and teach him a good lesson?
I had a habit when I was little. I always saved the best treats for last. In a few days, the fashion show, send invitations to the Meng and Lu families. As for the big move, it always has the most impact when saved for last. Meng Zixuan, enjoy it while you can. Your moment of being the center of attention.
Last night's incident. How's the investigation going? Ah.
I found a transfer from Miss Meng that went to an overseas IP. It was done very discreetly, as if she was afraid of being discovered.
Any clues about the killer? Ah.
The killer is very clever. They found an unexpected angle to attack. I've already sent people to investigate. No news yet. However,
Sir.
Mr. Liu, don't you find this whole thing very suspicious? Miss Meng transfers money, and then Miss Jiang is assassinated. It's hard not to suspect something.
Meng Zishuan. I hope it wasn't you.
Ha ha ha, Mom. This Jiang family fashion show has never been open to the public before. All those big shots in the fashion industry, they'd kill to get in, but they can't.
Ha ha ha.
So for us to be able to come this time, it must mean the Liu family has earned the Jiang family's approval.
Exactly. Madam Liu, now that our two families are both soaring, why don't we find an auspicious day to quickly set a date for the two children's marriage?
That sounds wonderful. After the fashion show, we can discuss it in detail. Sounds good.
Ha ha ha.
Isn't that the Meng family, who was exposed last time for selling inferior clothing? How dare they show their faces here?
What nonsense are you talking about? Our Meng family was officially invited by the Jiang family.
You know, this Jiang family. Why did they send you an invitation again? Could it be that Jiang Hao, grateful you saved Jiang?
Who are you to call her Jiang?
You already have Miss Meng, so who I call her is none of your business.
Meng Zishuan and I have no relationship.
Huh?
I'm doing this to honor my elder brother's dying wish. But I never expected to hurt Jiang Li.
Oh, Jing. Have you really fallen for Jiang?
In any case, don't you dare have any ideas about her.
Okay. Let's go. The show is about to start.
Chongjing, you're here.
Why are you so late? Have a seat.
Welcome everyone tonight to the HJ Fashion Show.
Wow. Is that an angel? But how could Jiang be here?
Didn't she go into the ICU? How is she still alive to attend?
Whoa. What a beautiful woman. I wonder who this Jiang family member is. I've never seen her before. It seems I've never seen her before.
I know a bit about physiognomy. This woman clearly has the aura of an empress, truly noble.
Oh. Isn't that Jiang Li? Do you know? This is the Jiang family's fashion show. So many big names in fashion couldn't get in even if they tried. And you, a mere tailor. What makes you think you have the right to be here?
Whether I have the right or not, isn't up to you to decide. People like you, with no fashion sense, are the ones who tarnish this venue. You.
Oh dear. What's wrong with your brain? Miss Jiang. We apologize. I almost forgot. Miss Jiang is now young Master Jiang's mistress. Young Master Jiang really spoils you, doesn't he? To let you host such an important fashion show shows how much he dotes on you. It really shows your status.
Ha 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 ha. So she's just a mistress. For such an important show, to be hosted by a mistress from the Jiang family, this is an insult to us all.
But looking at her demeanor, she doesn't seem like someone from a humble background.
Calling me a mistress right off the bat. You've already decided my persona for me. Tonight, I am here as the general manager of HJ Group to host this show. If anyone present has any doubts or objections, you are welcome to leave now, and I will reconsider our cooperation.
Jiang Li. I know you were abandoned by Brother Chongjing, and you're unhappy about it, but you can't pretend to be richer than you are, can you? The general manager of HJ Group isn't someone who just talks their way into the position. If you continue like this, be careful that President Jiang doesn't abandon you too.
Stop talking nonsense to her. Someone. Get this crazy woman who's talking nonsense out of here. Security.
Quick, someone.
Stop. Let's see who dares to cause trouble here.
Oh,
Director Jiang, you're here just in time. This woman is actually claiming to be the general manager of HJ Group. What a lie. She's even trying to deceive you on your own turf.
Exactly. Director Jiang. Young Master Jiang. This woman is nothing but someone of lowly birth. And a sycophant. You must not be fooled by her.
Enough. Jiang, come here.
Dad.
Just now. Was it you who spoke disrespectfully to my sister?
Impossible. A discarded wife. How could she be the Jiang family's daughter?
She's been married to me for 3 years, my wife who takes care of my daily needs. How could she possibly be the Jiang family's daughter? Jiang Li. We've been married for 3 years. Why did you hide your identity from me?
That's right. I am that one from the Jiang family, the daughter who has never made a public appearance, Jiang Li. I hid my identity to avoid some unnecessary trouble. And it was also so we could part on good terms.
Not only that, if it weren't for my sister begging us to help you, your Lu family would have gone bankrupt 3 years ago.
Jiang Li. I don't care if you're the Jiang family's daughter or not. No matter what. The one who wasted 3 years in vain is you. The one kicked away by brother Chongjing is also you.
Shut up.
This is my final warning. Don't take my politeness as an excuse to walk all over me. Otherwise, you won't have it so easy from now on.
Miss Ashley.
What? Why the long face?
Ashley.
Isn't that you, from when you were studying abroad? Why are you so scared just by being called that?
I don't know any Ashley. I've never heard that name before.
You can get plastic surgery and change your name. But the things you've done, no matter how much you try to erase them, if you look closely, there will always be traces.
Ah.
Wow.
What is
this?
This is
Ah ha ha ha.
art.
Ah.
This,
I think, the woman in this photo looks a lot like
Miss Meng.
No way.
I never expected Miss Meng,
who usually seems so prim and proper,
would be into this kind of thing.
Who did this?
Quick.
Delete it.
Delete it.
Delete it. Why delete it? Ashley, don't you like it? We're family. We should all be in this together.
Meng Zixuan.
You're pregnant with my child, yet you're seeing another man. Doesn't your conscience hurt?
Impossible.
How ironic. How ridiculous.
Zixian.
What is going on?
How dare you, you scoundrel. Coming here to slander my daughter's reputation. I won't let you get away with this.
Someone, guards, take him away.
Nobody touch him.
Chongjing. Someone is trying to frame me. They found this wild man, from who knows where, to slander my reputation.
Slander?
We've been together so many times. Don't you know that yourself?
I'm going to sue you. I'll sue you for defamation. For spreading rumors. I'll call the police.
Sue me.
I'll also sue you for abandoning your husband and child. This is proof of our child's
parentage. Take a look. How could you do this? You said the child was my big brother's. That's why I tolerated you all these years, and now the child isn't even his?
Chongjing Gugu.
It's not true. Don't believe him.
No. I can't believe I hurt Jiang Li, for a heartless, ruthless woman who spews lies.
Meng Zixian, Yan Wei.
What are you doing?
We are now formally arresting you for hiring a hitman. You have the right to remain silent, but anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey.
Zixian. Ruolan.
Ruolan.
Quick, call an ambulance.
Damn! So that day, it was Meng Zixian who hired a hitman to kill Jiang Li.
Evil has its retribution. She got what she deserved.
I never imagined the Meng family could be so wicked. Poor Miss Jiang. To be treated like this. And almost killed.
Exactly. She puts on a good show in front of people, but who knows what she's really like behind their backs. I think these Liu family women are all trouble.
Let's go, let's go.
Today is my daughter Jiang Li's first time managing an HJ event. I didn't expect so much trouble. But the beginning is always the hardest. So, I'm taking this opportunity to announce. Jiang Li, starting tomorrow, will be the chairwoman of the Jiang group.
Dad.
My Jiang family daughter is the most capable. With the Jiang group handed over to you, your older brothers and I can finally retire in peace.
Dad. Everyone, please take a short break. The main show is about to begin. I don't want your clothes. What are you doing?
Giving them to you.
So, Mr. Liu, now that you know my true identity, you want to win me back. So our Jiang Corporation can keep supporting your Liu Corporation's business.
I want to win you back. But it has nothing to do with your identity. Jiang. I'm sorry. Even though I've said these 3 words countless times. But only today have I realized how terribly wrong I was.
What did you do wrong?
I was wrong to have listened to slander for the past 3 years and ignored you. I was wrong to never trust you and to repeatedly trample on your sincerity. Jiang. You can punish me however you want. But can you give me another chance?
Liu Chongjing. You say that so easily. As if all the suffering I've endured these past 3 years just disappears with a few light words from you. Do you know? We were supposed to have a child. I didn't even get to hear its heartbeat before you and Meng Zixuan caused me to miscarry.
The child? You just said we had a child.
Yes. You destroyed him with your own hands. You said you wanted to abort him.
No. I never told you to abort the child. I had no idea about any of this. How could I bear to?
Liu Chongjing. You and Meng Zixuan have truly made me suffer so much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jiang. It was my fault for not protecting you. I'm sorry. No one can stand between our feelings anymore.
You want to start over. Dream on. I want you to pursue me again. Only when I'm satisfied will you qualify to be officially back with me.
Okay. Everything you say. Yes, General Manager Jiang. Almost forgot, Jiang doesn't eat scallions. Why did you come over? It's smoky here, you go wait outside for me.
What are we having today? I'm starving.
Little glutton. Corn and pork rib soup.
I never thought the great CEO would ever wash his hands and make soup for me.
Jiang Li. Give me another chance to make it up to you. This time, I will never let go.
Why are you carrying an engagement ring with you? Silly. I do.